Welcome everyone to the third episode of the Hartlepool United FIFA 23 Road to Glory. Last episode we didn't do that hot, finished just a single spot off of a promotion playoff spot. Didn't do well in the FA Cup, and no one really cares about the other cups. But with this team, I think we should really go up this year, just looking at just from a pure overall standpoint. Lowest players are right back at 61 overall, a 68 overall. We've got two 67s, a 66. So I feel like this year should definitely be the year that we finally go up into League One. Youth Academy Scout, 4-star scout, getting some strong players from Iceland. 4-star getting some strong players from Russia. And another 4-star scout, just getting any sort of players from Estonia. Kelvin Hassan is going on a 2-year loan move to a team I've never heard of. Jamie Sterry's been sold for just over $500,000 to Benevento over in Italy. Joining the team from the Youth Academy is Asbjorn Andersson, Icelandic winger. 75 to 94 potential is definitely very good. Probably a good rotation player at least at the current moment. And Anatoly Popov, Russian 6'6" center back. You know he's going to be a staple at the club in the future. Plus he has 79 to 94 potential. Solomon Mohammed is going on a half-year loan move to Cluj over in Romania. Hassan is going on a half-year loan move to Minnesota United, one of my favorite teams over in the MLS. Patrick Johnson on a half-year loan move to another MLS side in Nashville SC. Darlington Hassan to Orlando City in the MLS, as we're pretty much a feeder club at this point. Asbjorn Andersson going to Levante over in Spain. And joining the team from the Youth Academy a couple months later is Bjarki Peterson, Icelandic left back. Very, very good. I mean, pretty much my ideal left back. His pace, defending, and physical are all kind of on the same level. Have him on wide back to get that defensive work rate up and his crossing improved slightly, but a 67 overall at this point is an immediate starter and expect to see him for quite some time. Ibrahim Doumbia, Ivorian Coast goalkeeper, just see what he can become. Christos Ruchli, Estonian right back, 84 to 94 potential, not going to be a day one starter, I don't think. I'm probably going to send him out on loan for the rest of this year and then reevaluate next season. Same goes for Nkosi, not a day one starter, but who knows what he's going to turn into. Edvin Jensen is a physically strong Icelandic center defensive mid, converting him to a center mid. He's really, in my mind, a center mid, but he's quick and he's strong, so he's got a future here at the club. Stefan Toure, nothing too special about him. Now it's time for a FA Cup fixtures. We host Stockport in the first round, and the lineup I've since switched to a 4-3-3 flat. So back line, obviously Peterson's making that start, and it's the same as it has been. Al Ghamdi is playing the center mid. I've used this previously in my Simon FC series on FIFA 22 of a pure playmaking central midfielder there who's just out there to pass the ball all over. So that's what he's hopefully going to be doing. Obviously flanked by Crawford and Finney, some true box-to-box center mids. Solid John on the wings, Umura up top. Trying out something a little bit different. Hopefully it works. Here are the highlights. So we did unfortunately lose this game 4-3. I mean, we were playing well, just for whatever reason, just could not get those goals to fall. So unfortunate quick exit in the FA Cup. Koulibaly's been sold to Shelbourne for just under $500,000. Doumbia going on loan to join Cristiano Ronaldo at Al Nassr. Sacco has been sold to Salford City, a fellow League 2 side, I believe. Diarra is joining Leighton, who I think they got promoted last year, maybe, $890K. Jude Taylor on a loan to Hull City. Popov on a loan to Adana Demirspor over in Turkey. Danielle Cisse joining Kamagruk, who I think that's where Pirlo was coaching recently for half a year. Al Zubadi has been sold to UD Ibiza for $1.25 million, just not a constant starter and could use a little bit of cash, if we're being honest. Joe Gray has been sold to AFC Chindia over in Romania, and at the halfway point we are in 19th place. 4 points off the bottom. For whatever reason, does not look like we're doing anything again this year. Coit Sars joined the team from the Youth Academy, Estonian left back, very good potential, just don't know what he's going to do for the club. Denis Popov, another good, physical, taller Russian center back. 4-star scout heading to England to get some defenders. Our other 4 stars going to Wales to get some wingers. And a 4-star to Scotland. Ahmad has been sold to Cosenza over in Italy for a flat fee of $1 million. Baraka Ibrahim, $680K. Ali Salah, who pretty much was a starter for a while, but he's not a part of my future plans, joining Rakow over in Poland for just over $2 million. Takir Ahmed for just under $500,000 to Swaku. Vasil Dyakov joining the team from the Youth Academy. Russian right back. He's quick, he's strong. Just need to work on the technical a little bit. He should be a very good, kind of the smaller breed of defensive mid, kind of like a Conte. Rolly Kook is just joining to get some experience, I guess. Parn, don't expect much from him other than depth. Denis Popov on a 2-year loan move to Kasim Pasa over in Turkey. David Ferguson will be joining UD Ibiza on a free once his contract is over. I won Manager of the Month for the month of January, so starting to turn things around slowly but surely. And joining the team from the Youth Academy, well, joining from the free agents list, Afonso Cabral on a free transfer. 66 overall, he can play any of the central mid positions. Got him on a 5-year deal, 2.7K wages. I feel pretty good about this one. Rami Al Sayed joining Christensen over in the Norway. And here we are with 3 games to go. We are currently in 8th place, 2 points behind 7th place Stockport, who I believe we're actually going to be facing in a game or two, so we need to beat them. We need to win these next 2 games to have a chance to get promoted up to League 1. Now it's time for our first game as we host Doncaster in the league. Now this team is currently in a 4-3-3 holding, so we have Gonzalez in goal. We've got Foreign and Barman center backs. Rootley and Sarr are the outside backs. Peterson's moved from left back to defensive mid. Cabral and Crawford are the other 2 center mids. Algamdi's back on a wing along with John, and Umara up top. It's pretty much do or die. Here are the highlights. So we lost 6-1. Horrible game, but we're technically still not out of it. But we could be if we lose this game to Stockport as we travel to Edgeley Park. Trying out a 4-2-3-1 narrow. Just obviously the last system did not work. Hopefully we can make something work out of this one. Here are the highlights. So we lost this one 7-2 as we're yet again not going up. Ali's been sold, but who cares? Morozov could make a big impact at the club next season. Russian right winger, he's a very good dribbler. Work rates aren't the greatest, but inverted winger working on getting his shots up a little bit. Gabriel Elliott is a interesting kind of player, a little bit short to be a center back, not the greatest going forward to be a left back, so converting him to left back, it's going to take a while for him to really make a name for himself. But yeah, we finished on goal because of goal difference for the second year in a row. We are not going to be going up. Very, very unfortunate yet again. FA Cup knocked out in the first round by Stockport, who I think we can safely say they are our new rivals. Carabao Cup knocked out by Arsenal in the third round, but what do you expect for that? Papa John's made it to the second round, knocked out by Lincoln City. Gonzalez led the team in appearances this year with 53. Foreign Crawford, John, Ghamdi, Umara had 48. So we got a good core of players right there. Umara scored 25 goals for the club this year. Ghamdi had 16. John had 9. Assist-wise, Ghamdi led the team with 9. Finney just behind him with 6. And then Cabral and John tied for 4. And David Ferguson will be leaving the club as his contract is expiring, and we have like 2-3 left backs that are already better than him. Very good for us early on, but it's just time for us to part. And Basim Al-Ghamdi is by far the most valuable player at the club at a whopping $9 million. Very tempted to sell him, as that is a whole lot of money, but also it's hard to let go of your best player. So yeah, I mean, still no trophies, still more losses than wins. I don't know what happens, but next episode could be catastrophic. Because if I can't get out of League 2 with this team, I mean, this is a solid. This team would probably compete for promotion in League 1. Maybe a little bit more help on the backfield, but that front six is just so good that I just don't know what is going on. Next episode is pretty much a do or die, because if I can't get promoted up to League 1 after 4 years in League 2, I think I might just have to quit. So hopefully that is not the case. Hopefully you get promoted. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more, check out all the playlists on my channel. And I hope to see you all in episode 4.